Hello, YouTube. I was just wondering, this, I was noticing, my red, um, crimson red, actually, tunic, it, it's a lot like the, what do you call it? The Mongolian armor or Chinese armor, but it's the backing, like, so it occurred to me, like, I could probably, place some plates on it, put plates on it, like stuff like that. It might be easier than I think, because it's all one piece, of cloth backing. Simple enough, right? It couldn't hurt anything. So what I'm gonna do, let me just clear all this off. I'm just gonna have to clear it off as best I can. And that's just something I needed, something I use for my bokens, my bokuto swords, so then let me try to get that off there as best I can, and I'll show you. Let me lay this down. As long as this thing is, I was just thinking, well, I know I'm probably gonna have to take the pocket front off of it. Just what I'm thinking. All this was just made from from my old what do you call it? It's just an old nightshirt I used to have that was meant for men. It was for men. You know, but I can't wear it, because even at night it gets way too hot. It doesn't get nearly as cold, if you know what I'm saying. And okay, I guess that's about as good as I can do for now, anyways. And I'll just spread out a little more. But look at that. You see how it spreads out. It spreads out really well. I mean, it's bigger than I am. I mean, apparently, because so all I'll need to do is split in the front, sort of, and maybe just up to my waist here, about like right here, and then just to where it will sit properly, and then here I can place like a belt, like a regular belt with a that's made of leather and has a buckle, like a regular buckle, very simple. And then I can also add like a wooden sword if I wanted, you see the what was that in the at the Renaissance Fair, they can't allow steel swords because that can still hurt someone. If you don't have the formal training that you need. So I do have something here. If I remember right, it was one of the Mongolian style, you know, types of swords that I made. It's probably gonna have to be found, I guess, but what in the world? Hmm. I guess I could just use a Longquan sword. A Longquan is like see, Longquan mimics the samurai sword very much. It's a lot like the samurai katana, and you can see there. This is the one I wore last time to the Renaissance Fair. They didn't turn me away because of it, because it was just wooden, wooden like right there. And using this as a Mongolian sword might be really a good idea. Think of that. Very, very simple. So using it that way just might be perfect. And I mean that, you know. I mean, doing it that way would be just right. The Longquan sword would be really nice for that, you know, and very simple. I might have to add some way to slip it through, you know, like add loops here, here, like, and here for the maybe just here and here, like, or something. If I could do it that way, I could do it like, you know, I could add it like a medieval sword, and that's the way the Chinese would wear their sabers. You know, they call them they would be curved sabers, like, and with a flat edge of or a flat blade, something like that. So that's about it. You know that's what Chinese swords would look like if they were single edge. Some of them were like that. Some of them were just more like the Dao, the Dao saber, which those are like kung fu swords with a big wide tip, a little big wide area at the coming towards the tip, and then it curves up like that. But those are so heavy, you can't really use them unless, no, I mean not properly, unless you really, train your grip and your arms really well. That takes a lot of work. Believe me, it takes work. But I want to get to work on this and see if I can't do it properly, and then to place the plates on. I've got something here that'll definitely help with that. Let's see if it's still here. Yeah. Silver duct tape like that would make it look pretty good. I'm pretty much thinking here. Silvery duct tape. I put that on both sides, and if I could do it that way, it'd make it look very good, like a regular kind of you know.